In this piano tutorial, we will be learning how to play the song You Deserve the Glory by Juanita Bynum in the key of A major. And this song was requested through the comment section, so feel free to leave any song requests down below. Now, what I want to do is share my approach with different substitutions and passing chords so that you can apply these concepts to other songs as well, okay? So I'll play through the first part of the song and then explain what I'm thinking behind each and every one of these chords. So, you deserve the glory. Right, so that's that first part of the song, and I started off with this sort of a leading chord, right, that it leads us to the one chord. So it's just a 4/5, 4/5. Then I resolve to an E7 or a 5, and then we get into the one chord. You deserve the glory. A sus2 or an A major add 2. Then I use the 2 chord as a passing chord. So this is just a B minor 11th chord. And the honor to get to the 3. So that's one option we have to get to the 3 chord. We can just simply use a 2 chord. And the honor. Then we go to the 6 chord. Very simple. But here, the next chord would be a 2 chord. Where it says, Lord, we lift our hands in worship. But what I want to do is use this very popular gospel passing chord, right? And sounds like this. And then we land on that B minor 11th, okay? And the way that I think about this passing chord, I recently learned it as well. So I'm thinking about it like this. I know that I want to go to the 2, which is a B. So I'm going to use B in this passing chord. And the left hand is just going to play B and then go down half step. And the reason why I'm explaining it like this is because you can take these concepts and take it to another key and be able to apply it as well. So B and then a half step down, right? That's what the left hand is going to do. The right hand is going to form a minor chord first. And the minor chord is decided by this B, right? So we just go 2 half steps up. It's a C sharp. So we take a C sharp minor, right? And we take it up to the first inversion. And that's the chord we're going to use. So we start off here. Then we take this middle note and this B, bring it down a half step. And that's the passing chord right there. Then we land on that 2. In this case, it's the B minor 11th, like this. So, and the honor, Lord, we lift our hands in worship. Then we go to the 3 or a 1/3 technically. As we lift a 4 chord, D major add 2, your holy name. And then this 5 chord. And this 5 chord is a little bit different. It's somewhat resembling the first chord that we did, right? It was a sus chord, but this is also a sus chord, but it's voiced in a different way because instead of playing this major 4 chord, we're playing a minor 4 chord or a minor 6 4 chord, a D minor 6, right? But we're voicing it with this melody right now, melody note, sorry, right here on the E, right, like this. And then the left hand is playing E sus with the 7 or the dominant, like this. Okay, it's a little bit, it takes some time to get used to, but you'll be able to apply this to other keys as well. Okay, so that's that last chord, and then we go back into the 1 chord to start the verse all over. You deserve the glory. Now, instead of repeating the same thing and the honor, I'm going to do a different passing chord to get to the 3 chord. So, you deserve the glory and the honor. right? So what I did here to get to the 3 chord is I thought about the 3 chord as if it was a 6 chord. And then I did the 7, 3, 6 progression. So if this is my 6 right here, the 3 is technically now a 6. The 7 would be this right here. So I made a half diminished chord, which is very popular in gospel, right? Then the 3 and then the 6. Okay, so 7, 3, 6. But it's technically a 3. Okay, so you deserve the glory and the honor. Then we're back to the 6, and we can either repeat the same thing as we did before, or we can just keep it regular. Lord, we lift our hands and worship as we lift your holy name. Now here I switch up the 5 chord once again. So far we have 3 different 5 chords. We have this one, we have this one, but now since we're leading into the chorus, I'm gonna keep it sort of with that major type of voicing, okay? So it's a E13 sus, okay? Lord, you are great. And that's how we're going to lead into the chorus. We were here on the 5. I'm going to use this 4, which is technically a E7 or 5/4. Lord, you are great. And we're going to start on the 1/3, okay? This is where that chorus begins. Lord, you are great. And then right now I'll play through part of the chorus and then explain the chorus. So, you are great. Alright, so what I did here, I started off, you are great, on the 1/3. Then I did a 7 chord. You do miracles. So this is the 7, an A flat, half diminished. You do, or it's basically just a B minor over A flat. So you do miracle. Now this 3 chord, it's a little bit different. It's altered because of the 9th and the 5. As you can see on the screen, the 9th is flattened and the 5th is sharped. So we form it like this, C#7. And it's also dependent on the melody of the song, right? So this is the melody right now, the A. So you do miracles so great. And then we go to the 6th chord. But later on, I'll explain some other variations that you can do where we don't really follow the melody, okay? But let's focus on this part right here. So you do miracle so great. We go to the 6th chord, F sharp minor 11th. Then we go to the 4 chord. There is no, then a 3 chord, no one else like you. Then we go to a sus B chord, or a B sus chord, right? A 2. And the way that I formed this chord is very similar. Again, remember, it's the same voicing as this 5 chord we did before, but now we're doing it down in the B. And then we resolve to a B9. There is no one, then a 5 or a 4/5. There is no one else like you. And that's basically it. And we repeat again. You are great. You do miracles so great. There is no one else. Now this 6th chord, we can also use it as a substitution. Instead of playing a regular 6th chord, we can play an altered 6th chord like this, that serves as a passing chord right before the 2 chord, which is B. There's no one else like you. Right? You can also do that movement. It's almost like if we were playing chords in between the chords. So we did this. We're basically just playing an A major, then a B major, then an A major, then we're back to B, okay? So just a cool movement that you can use. There is no one else like you. Right, and this is the end of the song. And what I'm doing here is playing 2, 3, a flat 5, then a flat 6 to finally get to the 6. Then we end the song like this, okay? So that's basically the whole song, and what I want to do now is play through it a little bit improvised, sharing some extra chords. That way you guys can get something extra from this part of the video, okay?